Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court.
Will now be on the record in case number 2025 CR 81, State of Kansas versus Dominique Tegan Loving. Jill Gillette, County Attorney for the State, Attorney Brian Williams for the defendant, Dominique Loving, who is present. Mr. Williams?
Your Honor, we have a plea agreement in this matter that I've spoken with Mr. Loving, and he's ready to go forward on the record today if the court wants to go ahead and accept that plea.
I will be happy to do so. We're looking at count one, possession of marijuana, count two, possession with intent of misdemeanor. What is the plea agreement?
The plea agreement is Mr. Loving will enter a no contest plea to count one, possession of marijuana, a first conviction. The parties will recommend a 6-month underlying sentence. The parties will recommend a 12-month non-reporting probation in lieu of serving that sentence. And Mr. Loving would be required to pay the standard costs and fees, which would include a KBI lab fee that was performed, plus court costs and booking.
And Mr. Williams, is he stipulating to the factual basis in the affidavit, or do you want us to give one?
No, you're not, or no, Ms. Gillette. For purposes of this plea, he would stipulate to the factual basis.
Very well. And what are the court costs on these misdemeanors? 158?
158.
Okay. No fine, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Mr. Loving, where are you?
I'm in Emporia.
Okay, and I found you on my screen. Mr. Loving, have you heard the attorneys talking about your plea agreement?
Oh, yes, I did.
And is that the plea agreement as you understand it?
Yes.
So pursuant to your plea agreement, how do you plead to count one, possession of marijuana? You can plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest.
I believe it was no contest was the terms of my plea.
Well, that's what I heard the attorneys say, no contest. By pleading no contest, you mean you do not wish to admit you possessed marijuana in Greenwood County on May 31st, 2025, but you don't want to deny it and take it to trial either? Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is anyone making you enter this no contest plea today by any threats or promises other than the plea agreement?
No.
Okay. Do you understand that even though you're not admitting the charge, you'll still most likely be found guilty and proceed to sentencing today?
Yes.
You understand you won't be able to appeal the conviction if you're found guilty?
Yes.
Okay. And you do want me to accept your no contest plea?
Yes.
All right. I find the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily entered a no contest plea to count one, possession of marijuana, and I will accept as the factual basis the probable cause affidavit for the arrest report that was filed June 2nd of 2025. Looks like this affidavit was prepared by and sworn to by Deputy Taylor Cordell of the Greenwood County Sheriff's Office. And result of a traffic stop, K9 Kilo coming to the stop, Miranda rides, THC vape pen in Mr. Loving's pocket, one hitter box and driver's side door. The vape pen had a cartridge labeled THC and multiple wax tools. Proceeding further, there was marijuana residue inside of a grinder, but that involved some other defendant. All right, based on Deputy Taylor Cordell's affidavit, I do find there is a factual basis to support the defendant's no contest plea. Therefore, I do find the defendant guilty of count one, possession of marijuana. And on motion of the state for plea agreement, I dismiss count two with prejudice. Finding the defendant guilty, I would adopt the recommendations of the plea agreement and sentence you, Mr. Loving, as follows. No fine, but you will be responsible for $400 to the KBI for their lab tests. Court costs of $158 and booking fee of $45. If my quick math is right, that's about $603 total. Do you need some time to pay that? And if so, how much? 30 days, 60 days, more, 90? 120?
Preferably, as long as I could possibly get. I currently don't have a job,
Okay.
so I'm in the midst of getting one.
All right, I'm going to give you 120 days, but I'll come back to that.
Okay.
I'm going to give you how old are you?
I'm 27.
All right, I'm going to give you a 6-month jail sentence. If you do not want to serve 6 months in the Greenwood County Adult Jail, you need to make sure you successfully complete a 12-month non-reporting probation. That probation requires you to violate no laws for the next 6 months, with an emphasis on no drugs, no illegal drugs, and no alcohol. And then the next condition will be that you pay the $603 within 120 days. But don't wait 120 days or it'll snowball. Start making payments as you go. You can call the clerk of the district court to find out how to make those payments. Are you ready for that phone number? All right, I'll give that to you.
Yes.
Okay, it's 620 583
620 983
583
583
8153.
8153.
Correct.
Okay. All right, I got it.
All righty. And then let me check one more matter.
Judge, I believe probation's number is 4153.
Well, I was giving him, it's non-reporting, so I was
Oh,
giving
I'm
him.
sorry, Judge. I'm sorry to
No
interrupt.
problem. No problem. Thanks for your willingness to help. All right. And so those are your conditions. If you, like I said, if you don't want to get that revoked, it can be revoked anytime between now and the next 6 months if you violate it. That probation can be revoked, and you can be ordered to serve 6 months in the county jail. Do you understand that, Mr. Loving?
Yes, ma'am.
So either violate no laws, have no drugs and alcohol, and pay within 120 days, or you could end up serving 6 months in jail.
Okay.
All right. And if I may have told you the wrong, that's for 12 months. I think I told you were on a 6-month probation. It's a 12-month for your plea agreement.
Okay.
So violate no laws for 12 months. No drugs and alcohol, and 120 days to pay it. Are you clear on that? I hope I didn't confuse you on that. Mr. Williams, you'll make sure he's clear on that.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, anything else, Mr. Williams?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're welcome. Ms. Gillette, anything further?
Can't think of anything else.
Mr. Loving?
No, not at this time, no.
All right, thank you. Call your attorney if you have any questions about it. But the main thing is violate no laws for a year and get everything paid, $603 within 120 days.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Yes,
Your
Mr.
Honor.
Williams?
I think what Mr. Loving was going to ask you, and I talked to him about if this would happen to come to fruition, we would talk to Miss Gillette, but he has a possibility of possibly getting to be part of a volunteer group that would kind of like almost a missionary type volunteer thing that may take him out of the country at some point. There's nothing right now that's said or anything of that nature. I had talked to him about if that comes up, I would speak with Miss Gillette just to make sure he knows, to make sure that Miss Gillette knows where to find him should there be some sort of problem. But that's what I think he probably wanted to ask the court, just to make sure the court knew that was a possibility he might have should he get selected.
Where would this trip
Yes.
take you? Where would the trip take you?
Specifically, I've been applying for programs over in Ukraine.
Okay. Well, if you go to
I,
Ukraine, don't violate any of their laws and don't do any drugs or alcohol over there. And when would you go?
well, I haven't got any kind of acceptance or any current people that are nothing planned immediately. But I just wanted to know in case. That's something I have put some paperwork in on.
Is it something you'd be doing with a church group?
Yes, something like that. Some kind of a volunteer.
Sure. You don't know who the volunteer group is?
No, I have several that I've talked to.
All right. Well, I'll want that journalized, folks, if he does that. I'll want to look at the plan and make sure that it's something that I would approve. But I'd certainly consider it. It sounds like a good program as long as it's safe for the young man. Okay. But we're certainly not going to rule that out. That may be a very good program for him to be involved in. Okay, if there's nothing further, then we'll be in recess and Mr. Loving can go. And is that your last one, Mr. Williams? On
It
this
is, Your
topic?
Honor.
I thank you, sir. You are excused as well.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
Thank you. You as well.